Ladies and gentlemen, guess what's going on tonight? It is three men in a conversation called The Battle of Sexes. Look at my brother. I'm about to introduce you. Check this out. Let me say this, fellas. This is your host, Shawn Spilman. I got my brother, Azar Muhammad, co-host. And to your right, that is my brother, Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack, what's going on, brother?
What's happening?
Thank you for being a guest tonight, man. We're honored to have you on this show. Jimmy Mack is like most of us over 40. I don't know how old he really is, but if you don't know how to use a computer.
I'm about to throw this bitch out the window.
Yes. Where is your dog? Where is Michelle? Can we see her? Jimmy Mack, what's going on, brother?
Hey, fat ass, come in.
Oh, he's got us on the feedback. Yeah. Jimmy Mack is like most of us over 40. Jimmy might have to kill your thing while we hear the feedback. We hear it coming in through you.
Yeah, you hear the feedback. You got to kill it while we're doing it.
You got to turn it off. Okay, it's off. So who we hearing that from? Yeah. Who is that where we hearing that from?
Jimmy.
Okay, cool. I got it. Okay, cool. We'll knock that down. Who said it's about to be hilarious? Who is that?
That's Catalina. That's your daughter.
Oh, yeah. That's my baby. Yeah. So
that's my girl.
Yes, that's my baby, Catalina. Catalina, how are you? Okay, we're all good. All the audio's good. Everybody's chiming in. All right. Catalina, what's going on, baby girl? Oh, look who we got tonight. Oh, my God. Peace and blessings, ladies and gentlemen, man. Look who we have tonight.
My brother, Zigzag.
Azar, you want to introduce him? Then I'll introduce him after you.
Yes, sir.
Azar, give him his introduction.
Hey, one of the truest soldiers I ever known, man. When that knuckle up game, brother, he got that knuckle up game for real. He was a true soldier, brother. Straight from the bottom of the bottom, brother. That's him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Zag, man. What an honor, my brother, to have you on here. It seems like we got another audio going. Is that from? That's not from Jimmy. He's muted, right? So it's not from Azar. It's not from Zigzag Zag. Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from?
Yes, sir.
Zag, man. What an Azar, you got the live going on your phone too?
Yeah.
Okay, you got to turn your volume down, brother. Is that from? We're gonna get it right. Hey, listen, we're gonna get it right. You got to turn that volume all the way down so you can. Yeah, you'll be able to see the comments. Okay, good. Now we going.
Hey, Shawn.
Yes, sir.
Shawn. First of all, it's such an honor and a blessing to be a part of this podcast. I thank you so much. I mean, it's like I said, I'm very gracious. It's an honor to be a part of this with all you brothers. Peace and extended blessings to all. So I'm just ready to do this.
Well, listen, the honor is mine more than yours, man. You always are so supportive. You're so positive, and you're Aries. You just had a birthday, brother. Happy birthday, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Mine was March 27th. Yours was the 28th or 29th?
24.
24. Mine was 27th. So Aries, my Aries brother. Well,
absolutely. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. This is my brother, Jimmy Mack. He and I go way back. Jimmy, like Azar said about you, man, Jimmy used to be knocking people's heads off, man. At one time, I'm not proud of this. He ain't going to say it now. He came from Boston to Seattle, and, man, he was a terror, man. Him and one of my older brothers, Braden, man, were terrorists. Jimmy, come on in. Take your mic off and tell them a little bit about who you are, brother.
Man, we was passive individuals. We was lovers, not fighters.
He's lying. No, he is lying. He is lying. Don't let that hat and that little stomach fool you. That joker, he still got rhythm in those hands and heavy-handed. But, brothers, check this out. Tonight, the conversation was battle of the sexes, but it's still in the same content, trying to save our families, right? There's this whole thing going on right now and you guys can see it's all over the world. It's all over the internet. It tries to pit the man and woman against each other. I'll start with our guest, Zigzag Zag. What is your opinion on the whole male-female beef? Does it really exist? Is it overhyped? Or what is your experience on that?
It definitely exists, and it doesn't have to. And just like any time, divided we fall. Divided, you're weaker. Anytime you divide anything, it's definitely weaker. So society, or I'm going to say the government or whoever is in charge, anytime you divide anything or have division, then it gives them more power because we're weaker being divided. And with the male and female situation, it definitely does. And it goes all the way back to when the welfare system began, because they gave the female power if she eliminated the male in her life. So if she eliminated that male in her life, then she would get benefits. So that fractured the family already. So that goes along today. They give a woman or a lady a position of power, and it may still go to her head that she don't need a man. And that definitely drives division in the community and the whole structure.
Great point. Jimmy, what are your thoughts on that, Jimmy?
He said it all, man. You know what I mean? But and it's the media, man. The media is what's breaking everybody up. I don't care if you're a man, female, black, white, yellow, purple, green, or orange. You know what I mean? The media is so biased. And can I cuss?
Cuss like you want. Cuss like a motherfucker. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't like to make shit political all the time, but
preach, talk to us.
We used to have, politicians that worked for America, for the people, by the people. Now it's all a bunch of money grubbing, American hating, just dirtbags that are controlling our country. I mean, our president can't even tie his shoes. I mean, come on now. And they say America voted him in. No, they didn't. They voted in somebody else, but they stole it from him. You know what I'm saying?
So it's safe to say you're a Trump supporter?
Absolutely.
Why? Tell me why. Give me a few reasons.
Because he did what America needed, man. He made us self-sufficient for the first time in 40 years. We didn't have to get oil from anybody. What you was paying $1.50 for a gallon of gas? Hell, last summer you was paying damn near $6 a gallon. 2 weeks ago you was paying $7 for a dozen eggs. Eggs. Our economy is out the window, man. And it's the media and the government that's trying to separate us all. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I can't believe that the people are letting it happen. I don't believe the people are letting it happen. If you look around, you see on the streets all the time, what you see on the news and what you see in real life is two different things. I see black and white kicking it. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Man. I live in the hood. I live in the hood. And ain't nobody ever give me shit. You know what I mean? I don't give them shit. We live together. We live amongst each other. We don't have to fight. We don't have to hate each other. But they're seeing all this hate and shit on TV and on Facebook and YouTube and all that. All the hate. It's all don't get along, hate each other. Yeah, I don't like it, man. I wish we go back to the old days, man. You know what I mean? When being a politician meant something. Now it don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing. Garbage.
Right. Well, I'd like to give a shout out to Mark Robinson. He's a black gentleman in North Carolina. He's a conservative, a gun-toting conservative. My wife and I met him. Jimmy, you got to kill your audio real fast.
Oh.
It's okay. He's a gun-toting Republican, man. Look him up. Mark Robinson, big brother, man. Very sharp. He's originally from Greensboro, and he believes in pull yourself up by your bootstraps. He was raised in the hood. He takes the position that he hates the victim mentality that is prevalent and heavy in the black community. Jimmy, when you and I were growing up, the best people that we saw, from brick masons to workers to church folk to just good people, were black people, because the structure of the black family was together. The black man was the head of the household. And now what our brother said, and I see you got a beautiful queen, and all of us, I don't know if my brother Jimmy, he has probably 10 women, but all of us, Jimmy, listen, he's laughing, but all of us understand that family structure is so important. I really want to come into the co-host, probably the best man I know, most controversial brother besides Charleston White and the angry man out of Raleigh, Azar Muhammad. What's up, good brother?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What it is all, man. It's a smoke screen. So the closer you get to victory, the harder your enemy fights. We already won. They already know the history. As a man soweth, the same shall he reap. So they just doing what they got to do. And all we just have to do what we got to do. But there's a higher power, whomever you call him, whether you call him Allah, Jesus, Yahweh, whatever. They already know what's coming. Nothing stays the same. So they coming with everything they got. Bringing everything they got, and it still is not going to be enough. We can't do it. We don't have the power to do it. You can't beat the United States government, the greatest military machine, the greatest terrorist, the greatest everything. And contrary to popular demand, no presidents run the United States of America. They don't run nothing. They just figureheads. I don't give a damn if it's a Republican, Democrat. They all the same. They're all the same. You got one bird, it's got two wings. The sooner we understand what we're doing is we're killing ourselves. I'm a Republican. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Muslim. I'm black. I'm white. I'm a Christian. They sitting back saying, shit, I got all of them.
Yes.
I got them all. If they would come together and take their differences and put them aside and come together in unity, unity is our strength. It's stronger than a house.
And I would like to say one thing with that, my brother Azar. Thanks for that point. Thanks for what you said, Jimmy. I agree with Jimmy as well. But the higher form, and like you said, my brother Azar, however you look at him or whatever you refer to him as, a lot of people don't understand when you have all these mass shootings, when you have these storms like just occurred in Mississippi. When things like that occur, the Most High is doing things. And that's the only time people come together is when it be a natural disaster or a mass shooting. If we can come together then, we should be able to come together at all times, and we should remain together because we all the same. The only thing that's different is our complexion and our shade and tone. We all the same.
Wow, that's heavy. What about people now that would say that this is the time for people to separate, because a lot of my brothers, growing up, a lot of my heroes were pro-black heroes, right? And they call for black folks to separate from white folks. What's your brother's thoughts on that?
We already separated. We've been separated. Shit, we've been
not like
separated.
People go to church together, right?
We separated. It ain't got nothing to do with where you live at. We separated here. We separated here. That's what we separated at. We separated
and that's
in
the most powerful place.
I don't give a damn.
And this is the most powerful place.
That's what we separated at. We've been hit in the head.
Yes, sir.
All of us. We can't see the forest for the trees. It ain't no black and white. It's who controls the resources. That's what it's about. They don't give a damn. 14th, 15th century, there was no racism. Henry Navigator came. He said, shit, I see all these black people here. He went back and told Queen Elizabeth, hey, check this out. We're going in a race to see who controls all of the resources. So that's where the word race comes. Everybody was in except us. So we became the fuel for the bankers. We became the fuel for the stock market on Wall Street. Once the black man get right, the whole world will get right. We the problem. We got to fix our own shit. Can't nobody give us no freedom. We got to give our own self freedom. We already separated.
That's powerful. Can I have a commercial break?
Anytime you get ready, brother.
I want to give a shout out to I'm alumni from WSSU. Graduated there. Was a beautiful experience. This show is brought to you by Bang Hard Apparel. Give a shout out to our brother Azar Muhammad. This is brought to you by Spillman's Tree Service, This is brought to you by Downtown Thai. If you want the best Thai food in the world, go to 271 West 4th Street in Winston-Salem and go speak to Soup. Oh, my God. The difference, no disrespect to the Chinese, the difference between the Chinese food and the Thai food is the Chinese food, it shoots your sugar up. A lot of times we eat the Chinese food and it makes you sleepy and tired and sluggish. The Thai food, man, gives you energy. You'll be ready to run a mile or two.
Let me ask you something. You're going to take a break. You going to take a break?
No, we don't have no breaks on this show. I'll work for you, sir. Go ahead.
Think about this right here. The creator, Allah, he creates everything. Everything that goes on, he permits it. Why don't we ask him humbly, why are you allowing all this? Why is he allowing this? Do you think that he's going to allow anybody to beat him? The Holy Quran says they plan and Allah plans, and Allah is the best of planners. So they ain't doing nothing but walking in the trap. They're walking right into the trap. But he's saying, look, I'm going to see what y'all going to do. Y'all go to church. Y'all go to the mosque. Y'all go to the cathedral. Y'all go to the synagogue. And y'all scared because y'all think there's giants in the land. I told you to go out there to the giants. So I'm letting them take you out. Yeah, he let me take you out because you refuse to go up to the giants. You refuse to go tackle the giants. Jesus spoke power when he went to Rome, didn't he? He told Caesar, render to Caesar was his Caesar's, right, my brother? He spoke power to him. He condemned the people that Kanye condemned. And what? They trumped up charges on him. We ain't got no charges on him. Trump up some on him. Where are the Jesus at? Where they at? When the people listen? I told my
they come out on Sundays. They come out on Sundays and Wednesdays.
I told my friend this right here. I was at the job. They were getting ready to go to Washington, D.C. tomorrow up there doing that.
Hold on 1 second. Jimmy, you got to kill your microphone. Thank you, brother.
You remember January the 6th, I think, when they went to the White House?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I told my friend, he said he was getting ready to go as a white guy. He said, going to the Capitol. I said, all right now, brother. I want you to do what the British did. I want you to do what the British did. So when they came back, you know what I told them? I'm disappointed in y'all white folk. Y'all went up there and took a shit in the Capitol. Y'all took pictures. What happened to all these killers? Nobody killed more than a white man. Y'all disappointed me. You went up there and took a shit. What's up? Talk to me, Jimmy. What happened, man? Let Jimmy speak on that. Why did them people go up there and took a shit? Why they ain't go up there and do something, man? And take over like they said they was going to take over, taking all these pictures and shit. Talk to me, man.
They're all peeing down their damn legs nowadays. Everybody's afraid to offend anybody. You know, you got all these woke motherfuckers out there crying, oh, I need a safe space. He called me a name. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Man up, pull up your man pants and stop taking back what's yours. You know what I mean? And the biggest thing we got right now, that's why they're trying all this division. Because they know if we get together, the black and the white people, we're taking this country back. Locking and loading because we don't give a fuck. And the thing is, they don't want that. So they're going to separate us any way they can. But, yeah, that ain't going to work. My grandbabies won't allow it.
Listen, I want to give a shout out to our sister on here. Let's give a shout out to Rochelle. Hope you're well. Rochelle is going to be on some of the other shows, but as of right now, she's busy with her own schedule. Very, very busy sister. But I wanted to give a shout out to her. And I'll be honest with you guys, this new StreamYard is kind of new for me. So bear with me if there's ever a subject that we miss, or we can always backtrack. I'm just reading the comments. She's giving a shout out. Listen, we're supposed to have 10 ladies on here. Either we are super early or the ladies are super late, or they got intimidated by all this manosphere in here, all this sexiness.
You know what happens when masculinity shows up, brother? You know what a woman really like?
What's that?
She don't like weak men.
Right.
Strong ass man. See, that's what the woman like. You know, weak ass, milk toast ass, man.
Show me a woman that's ever on time. Oops.
It's the difference between a man and a male, Azar. You know how that is, my brother. All you guys know. All you brothers know. We born as males, but at some point we have to be groomed into manhood. There's a whole lot of males out there, old males, big males, strong males. That don't make them a man.
Where the warriors at, man? We're in the time of revolution now. This is revolution, brother. You can't have no revolution without bloodshed, brother.
You gotta stay ready.
If you ain't ready to die, quit screaming, no justice, no peace. God damn it, either you gonna have peace or damn it, you gonna have justice. Which one you gonna do?
You ain't gonna die but one time.
No justice, you ain't gonna die but one time. No justice, that's it. You ain't gonna die but one time. You keep doing the same shit over and over again.
I ain't going to lay across no highway. I ain't marching. I ain't never been in no band. I'm just ready. When it come time, I'm ready. I ain't marching. I ain't laying across no highway for nothing.
I was asking Jimmy what happened at that White House in Washington, D.C. What happened, man? Yeah.
He's saying, why the white boys get weak? Why didn't they really tear it down?
Why didn't they finish it all? Because we wasn't really there to start no shit. That was all them stupid motherfuckers, them little Antifas and shit coming in there, starting all that bullshit. We wanted to show what a peaceful fucking protest really was, but they didn't like that. So Democrats sent their little pawns in my opinion, that is, you know, and to create all that hate and discontent and say that, we raided, what they call it? An attempted coup. Because we were pissed off because our election was stolen from us.
So you're telling me all those white boys climbing that shit, breaking that shit, hurting people, those were all Antifa?
That's who started all that shit. Hey, the dude
sure about that?
Yeah, absolutely. The dude with the horns and all that, check into him. He was in all them protests in Portland, all them protests in Seattle, and he was a Democrat Antifa when he was doing that. But all of a sudden, he's a Republican and a Trump supporter because there's trouble at the in Washington.
Okay, let me say this real fast. You might have to mute your mic. Let me tell you how I feel about Trump. I know the history of Trump. He fucked up a lot of small businesses, destroyed a lot of people. So I think he's a crook, but he is a gangster. Make no mistakes about it. He is a gangster. You got to remember Trump Towers, Trump Plazas, all those things. You know how many times he was approached by the mafia and he survived. So he is a gangster. He's well connected. Now, the part that I like about him, and this is no disrespect to my Chinese brothers and sisters, but he is the first president I can remember that said this to China. Every other president bowed down to them. He got into office. How do you, as a president of the United States of America, understand that the Chinese control so much of our resources, and you say, no, you're not getting over on us? Ladies and gentlemen, man, Brother Mickey Martinez. What's good, brother? This is a diverse group right here. Say what's up, Papa.
How you doing, man? How you doing, fellas?
If y'all don't know, man, this is my brother, this Azar, Zigzag Zag, Jimmy Mack. My brother Martinez is from L.A., but he's here in Winston-Salem. He was in the military. He's a good dude, family man. He not only represents a Latino perspective, he's very diverse. He's been around whites and blacks. Man, he has so much to add to any conversation. Right now, it's supposed to be a battle of the sexes, this conversation is, but yo, it's a whole bunch of sausages in here, man. Where are the women? Come on, ladies, man, respond to this. But what's up with you, brother? What's your thoughts on what's going on with the battle of the sexes trying to save our family?
Hey, man, I'm here to see, I want to see how many women complain with equal rights. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Jimmy. Look, I think the ladies are afraid to come on in, man. Listen, I see some of them are in the back chat. I don't want to call y'all names out. Ladies, we are not jumping on women. We all, most of us have wives. We love sisters. When I say battle of sexes, that may have been kind of scary. We just really want to. Oh, look,
it's
he
a
got
positive battle of the sexes.
Look at my white brother. He got his female right there. See that dog? Hey, Jimmy, don't let them, for the sake of white people and myself, don't let that dog lick you in the face on camera. That's that white people shit. Please don't do that. What you got to say about
it? Man, that's my dog, man. She gives me kisses all the time. Man, you can't love your dog, man. What's wrong with you?
Let that man be himself, man.
Listen, Azar, listen. If he wants to get kissed by the dog,
Uncle Sean said I can't get no more kisses.
I got 2 dogs. I'll be damned if they kiss me in the face. I love them, but yeah.
Look right there. You know what she's telling you, right?
Yeah, she told me to fuck off. Listen, hey, yo, she was in my wedding. Michelle was in my wedding. Yo, listen. She goes everywhere with Jimmy. You hear me? Okay, I think I got a female responding. She says we like. Rochelle says we like mentally strong men. Jimmy, got to kill that mic unless you're talking. Thank you, brother. So you see, our brother has experience. He's been on a few podcasts with it before, Mr. Martinez, right? You see, for the people that are watching on their phones, once you give your comment, it's good to kill your microphone, or any of you got to take a shit, a piss, you want to eat, talk to your wife. It's okay to mute your mic because sometimes people will pick up what you got going on in the back. Now, I just want to take a moment of silence. Is anybody familiar with the school shooting?
Yes.
Okay. What is your understanding of that whole situation, brother? My knowledge is limited. I watched the video, and tomorrow we're podcasting on it live, and it's a sad situation.
It's just the beginning of sorrows, brother. What you're seeing there is just the beginning. Wait till you see hurricanes come from nowhere. Wait till you see earthquakes from here to Charlotte, cars and everything falling in them. We're in that time where nothing should surprise you. We're right in the back of the book of Revelation. We're right in the middle of the Quran. We're right in the Torah. We're right in all of the books. If we think that we're gonna set up, let me say this. And whoever disrespects you just get disrespected. I don't give a damn. If Allah God doesn't destroy this world for all this damn men and women going with women, then he has to apologize to the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. You hear what I said? If he don't destroy,
things gonna continue. Things gonna, as bad as things are and catastrophic as they are, if we don't come together as people, which it don't seem like we are, then we're gonna see more and more, and things that are gonna get worse and worse. And like you said, my brother Sean, and when you mentioned this very latest shooting, that's just the latest. They're gonna continue and they're gonna get worse because we still don't get the message. And we don't get the message, then he gotta come and continue to bring more catastrophic events before us because we still don't get it. And that's just the way I see it.
You would not mock him. You would not mock him. Listen, I'm not without sin. I'm gonna pay for everything I ever done.
Absolutely.
Everything I ever done. Hey, whatever I've done, I'm gonna pay for it. I can't get away.
That circle never stops. Once you put it out there, that circle never stops.
You will not outkill God. You will not outkill him. See, we don't like that. We don't like it when you say God is a killer, but it's all through the book.
Kill
we
most.
Don't like that zigzag. We don't like that. We like that wicked.
Kill more than Genghis Khan.
Yeah, we like
kill more than Genghis Khan.
God, man. We don't like the one that said kill everything. We like that New Testament. Right. We don't care about the Old Testament. The hell with that Old Testament. Hey, we like that new God is love. He's this, but after your baby, you stop telling your child to stop. How many times? What you gonna do before you put that fire on?
When God killed, he wipes. Kill more than Popo. God is the killer.
We don't.
A lot of people not on that level. They're not ready for it.
That milquetoast, weak God, that weak punctified one that talks about, sit down. This is gonna be all right. You can do what you want to do. It don't matter. Let Johnny do what he want to do. That's what we want. That's why we got our men like this. That's why our women like this. Because we as men have refused to stand up because we're afraid what somebody's going to think or say about us. Let me say this. Hey, man, there were people way better than me that they talked about. Hell, who am I not to be talked about and criticized? I love me. I don't give a damn nobody else don't. I love me.
See, this could be a whole nother whole nother podcast, Sean, but as men, we fell off the post in our community.
We to blame.
And that's just so wrong.
Men are the protectors of women.
That's what it should be. That's what it was designed to be. We fell off post.
The woman will get back. So we got to get that back. When we stand up, she gonna stand up.
Absolutely. She can't stand behind a weak male. It's impossible.
Like the sister said, mentally, I understand what she's saying.
That's right. That's right.
I understand exactly what the sister's saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How y'all like that?
I wish we had some women in here, though.
Oh, I know. Listen. Check this out. How y'all like that solo layout? That just means it's your turn to speak. I got a question for you, brother.
What's up, man?
What the hell is the Pope doing in your stories? I see him in the crowd. That's not the real Pope, right?
No, it's not. So I'm not a religious person.
Right.
I have a very, very dark sense of humor. So I respect everybody's religion, but I have a lot of religious jokes. And I found that on Facebook, when you scroll down and you just start seeing all kinds of pictures, videos, and I saw those pictures and I thought it was really funny.
Be careful, porque tú eres Latino, and you know how the Latinos feel about the Pope, bro.
Hey, man.
You don't care. You're a gangster. I love it. Listen. Yo, hey, listen, I wish I could share that with y'all, man. Listen, my brother's got a thing on his stories, right? You know how the Pope is dressed in this traditional garb. It's got him being thrown in the crowd like the rappers do. He's got him doing. Yo, you are crazy, brother. And for a Latin brother to make humor of the Pope, if you understand how big he is in the Catholic community, that shows you he has big balls, man. That's why I think he's such an asset to our show, man. Jimmy, you okay, brother?
Jimmy.
He might be on the toilet.
Jimmy. Jimmy Mack.
Jimmy Mack. I mean, I can go on hours telling you about that man. Listen, when I brought him up here for my wedding, people as we get older, sometimes.
Hey, I'm trying to make a sandwich, man. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah. Get that sandwich in and let us see you eat it. Okay. Cool.
I have a sandwich. Hold on, man.
Okay. There's 4 of us here, so make sure it's 5 sandwiches.
Right, 5 sandwiches. Yeah.
Hey, Sean, let me ask you a question, Khalil, brother.
Yes,
let me ask you a question,
please.
The people who are in power, who you don't see, how do you think do they feel when their daughter got a picture of Snoop Dogg a dog on the wall?
They probably don't like it.
Right. So check this out. Not
However,
just Snoop. Not just
I'm sorry. Repeat what you just said. I'm sorry.
To the people who run the world, the people that you don't see, not the ones they put up in front of us, but the ones who, like, when they're presidents of the United States and they run campaigns and they get donations. So whoever's paying the money is running it. These people are just figurehead on the front. But what I'm saying is, these people, children, have been taken from them. So put your mindset with theirs of that. My children have been taken from me. What I meant to put out has come against me. I put drugs in the black community. Now my people doing all the damn drugs. I put rap out here, changed it from conscious rap to gangster rap. Damn, all my children ain't doing drill rap now. So they have got to do something. And their aim is to feminize the male. See, once you feminize the male, there's no militancy in it. See, once I don't have no militancy, I'm no threat. I'm not a threat because I'm not militant. I won't fight. Only thing I want is peace. There can't be no peace without the peace until you get rid of the peace breaker. You can't. There's absolutely no way. So these people said, look here, man, the school is in chaos. You ever see the children talking junk to the teachers? That didn't happen when I was coming up. So, man, the only way to get it, we got to put some of these people in prison. These people got to go to prison. We got to do everything we can to make it chaotic. We and the men ain't going to stand up because God ain't going to do nothing until we stand up. Now, we got some strong, listen, we got some strong women out there, too. I'm not discounting the women, but we got to stand up first. We got to stand up first. Hell, we behind the sycamore tree and telling the woman to come on. That ain't how it is, brother. So what we going to do, Zigzag? What we going to do, Martinez? What we going to do, Sean? Talk to me.
I think first of all, okay, I'm sorry. Did you want to go, Zigzag?
Okay. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'll make it brief and I'll come into you next. I think the problem is what your question was. I think that they are offended by having Snoop Dogg on the wall and that. However, they've kind of said, dang, there's a new trick. You got to remember the devil has plenty of tricks. So now you got people liking rap. You got people liking hip hop. You got people liking what they interpret as black culture, as black culture is so limited with the black culture is so diverse, right? If you talk about music, that's just the tip of the iceberg. You get science, astronomy, philosophy, or rhetoric, all these subjects. Generally, if you study long enough, these come from Africa, right? And so what happens is the enemy is always changing. He's always in the lab, right? He's always figuring out which the direction of the people, right? So I'll give you a prime example, right? When, and Mickey and I talked before, when Bush was president, support the war, remember? When he went into Iraq, support the war, people were backtrailing and said, hell no. So they changed the theme, don't support the war. Now the pitch was support the troops.
Right.
Because you're not going to speak against the troop because that's my son. How dare you? No matter how unjust the war is, you're not going to speak against my son. So, Muhammad, on that point, some people don't honestly know who the enemy is, right? They're so blindsided with the million different things going on with technology. Do you know our phones? Charleston White said that is the mark of the beast. I used to think this, you can't even say this word on here without getting stopped. I used to think the jab was the mark of the beast, right? But think about it, the cell phone. Remember, you understand the mark of the beast. Can't be able to get nothing without.
The jab is a part of it as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't even use that word on here. They'll stop, but the jab is a good code word. So now let's go to our brother and let's see what his thoughts are. Let me pull up the solo screen for him. What are your thoughts on that, sir?
You covered it. You covered it well, but just going back to what Jimmy was saying, that's the narrative. It goes all the way back to the narrative, and like Brother Jimmy said, and like you said, Brother Sean, wants to get the masses of people in line mentally and to give them a conditioned mindset, they'll put that narrative out there, and a lot of people just mentally dead, and they'll feed into that narrative and they'll consume it. And that's what they become. But you covered it well. So you covered everything I was going to say. So I ain't going to say everything, but you covered it. And I was just going to pick it back on what Brother Jimmy said.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Are you still eating the sandwich, brother? Because we didn't see no proof in the pudding. Jimmy? Oh. You gotta.
I'm alive, man. I'm still eating.
Oh, damn, that looks good.
Fat kids know how to make a sandwich.
So you said earlier we talked about the enemy, right? Now, what would you say? Who is the ones we should? Because Azar loves to talk about war, and I love to talk about peace, right?
That's crazy because when I came home, that's the first thing I said. I'm like, man, I'm home. I don't even know who the enemy is here.
Right.
But Sean, Khalil.
Yes, sir.
You go in the back.
Oh,
they shall pray for peace, but they will not find it. See, we're not in that time. We're in that time. We're right in the back of Revelation. Go read it. Jesus said he coming back at the head of 10,000 with a sword dripping with blood. Don't look like to me. Gonna have no party. Don't look like to me. There's gonna be no party unless I read it wrong. Man, this is a time, the Bible says a time to laugh, a time to cry, a time to kill, a time to hate, and a time to die. So it's a time for everything, brother. Ain't no peace. Ain't gonna be no peace. It's peace over with. See, we always talk about grace, 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 and mercy. Grace and mercy, grace and mercy, grace and mercy, grace and mercy. Okay. When these damn hurricanes come, remember me while I'm living or dead. When all this stuff that's coming, it's coming. It's right there in the book. Look, do you think God is pleased by what he sees? Men lovers of men, women lovers of women, unholy. Kingdoms rising against kingdom. I didn't make it up. I'm just repeating what I read. Now, whether you believe it or not, that's fine. But I'm willing to stand on what I believe. Not believe, but know. And if I'm not to be liked by it, then hell, I'm on the side with the Creator. And I want to be on that side. I want to be on the good side. I don't need to be at the party. I want to be over here where the road is narrow at. So if I got a small chance of getting into what you call heaven.
Wow, we want to say thank you for Miss Thomas and Miss Armstrong. Ladies, the group chat is open. I know you ladies like to look pretty with your makeup and want to listen. All you have to do is show your head. You don't have to show your kitchen, your body, none of that. I don't know why the hell I said kitchen. I think I'm thinking about a sandwich that Jimmy has. Listen, ladies, come on into that group chat. Come on in. The link is in the description.
Yeah, we got to have some women here. We got to have some balance, man.
They're saying real talk. He told the truth. Our phones are the enemy. This social media can be dangerous. Ladies, we need y'all in here.
We got to have some balance.
We got to have. Listen, man, we do not want to be looking at each other the whole time. Yeah, so.
No, because the day they take the woman off the planet, I wouldn't want to be here anyway. Damn, if I'm going to look at a bunch of men all night and day.
The enemy is the opposite of peace. And I just wanted to say quickly, the enemy this day and time is colorless. It's no one particular group that's good or bad. The enemy come in all shades and colors.
Me. Point to yourself. Me.
Right.
So if you were on Sonetta TV right now, they would be on you for that comment right there.
Well, that's fine.
That's fine. I'm ready. Bring it.
Right.
The enemy is colorless.
You know who? I want to give a shout out to Angry Man. He just hit the 400,000 subscribers. He's out in Raleigh. He does this full time. Y'all check out my brother, the Angry Man, on his channel. Israel Mills as well. But the Angry Man was getting on that. He said the manosphere is not into a place of we arguing white or black. We trying to stick up for men and their positions to get back into that rightful position of being the man, right? Because society is definitely against the man.
So Khalil, when my brother was saying that the enemy is colorless, now you know I'm straight out of the book of Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
I'm straight out of his book. He wasn't this the black man the devil, the white man the devil, the Chinese man the devil. But when he's on a higher plane now, see, that's why he say he's colorless.
That was
but he doesn't have time to go back to kindergarten with a person who doesn't understand. I understand what he's saying. I overstand. Yeah, the white man the devil, black man the devil, Chinese man the devil. Everybody's the devil. Elijah Muhammad told me the white man was the devil, but when he got me in the class, he said, "Who made it? What you gonna do when the white man spit in your face? Huh?" He said he gonna say, "I didn't make myself." So the devil is what? The devil is what? Wicked. What is the devil? One who rationalizes what? Evil. The devil is always rationalizing. He's always rationalizing. He's in all of us. God and the devil. So when Elijah Muhammad said the white man was the devil, he smacked me so he could get my attention. Then it got me in the class. Now this brother says it's colorless. So he's on another higher plane.
Higher level. Most people, that's why I said if he was, that's why I said if he was on Sonetta TV, man, they would come at him for that, because there are some people on that. Listen,
that's baby language, though. That's baby language.
Right.
The Honorable Louis Farrakhan said, Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, stop using the term devil. Say the enemy, the slave master's children. It's a time for different stuff. You know, hell, I can't go back in my mama's womb. I can't do that. I can't go back. Bad as I want to go back to the safe place and say, Mama, they're working the hell out of me down here, Mom. I want to get back up in that womb where I was safe at, Mom. Where you feed me, where I was on the breast, Mom. I want to get back there putting something on me here. So get your ass out of there and do what you're supposed to do. See, we still on this baby plane.
That's that original earth, Mama.
Tell Sonetta to bring his ass on through here then.
Yeah, we'd love to get Sonetta on here, man. Jimmy, are you finished with the sandwich? Oh, he's drinking the beer, drinking the moonshine.
No. That's milk, man. That's milk.
Oh, you got the headphones.
I found the headphones. Yes.
Now we ain't got the echo. My brother is growing and moving up. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but listen, my brother Jimmy Mack, my other brother Steve Siegel, and Chris Crockett, me and A's are getting ready to produce a show called The Fat Guys Podcast. And it is going to be so damn controversial. And Jimmy will be the head spokesman. Yeah.
I get Steve Siegel on that motherfucker? Oh, yeah. Shit. Here we go.
They got a bad history together. I took two pit bulls and put them together. Listen, but the good thing is now you don't have to sit in a room with each other. You know, ladies, come on now. Ladies, come on now.
Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at?
Listen.
Huh?
Yeah, we're supposed to listen. I had a whole bunch of ladies, so they're chiming in. Watch about 9:30, 10 when we get ready to exit out. They'll be coming on.
Man, shit, I'm gonna be in the shower about that. And I'll tell you what, I'll take the phone.
We don't want to see that, brother.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. Sorry, guys. Ain't a puppy girl.
So Khalil, they indicted Trump today. They indicted him.
And like everything else, it'll fail.
Well,
they ain't gonna go. It ain't gonna go.
See, the reason. Once they indict you, they got the charge.
See, yeah. Well, an indictment is nothing but an accusation. Now they have to come up with a charge.
Oh, they already got one. That's why they indicted him.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Listen, how many times they try to charge him with something so far? The only thing is, it's all political because they're afraid if he becomes president again, which he will if he runs, they're all done. All of them. He's cleaning that swamp out this time.
Hey, Jimmy Mack, these United States government will put a bullet in you.
That's all right. Bring it. I ain't scared of them motherfuckers.
I'm not talking about you. They shot Reagan, didn't they? They shot Reagan, didn't they? They shot Abraham Lincoln, didn't they?
I'm telling you, man.
Well, I'm telling you. They tell Donald Trump, look, you stand your ass down. These people are killing you, man.
You know what he's going to tell them? Kiss my ass.
No, he's going to fall down.
No, he won't. He is not going to bow down to any government, any politician.
He's been indicted today, brother.
He's been indicted before, and he beat it.
Listen, watch and see what happens.
Hey, they tried to blame all that shit for January 6th on him. Got nowhere. They lost. So what did they do? They run back to the hooker. Oh, he must have paid that hooker. Well, of course he paid her. Somebody got to shut her up. You know what I mean?
Not only that, it ain't not that he paid her with campaign funds, bro.
He don't have to pay nobody with no campaign funds. That money, he got more money than God.
Listen to me. He channeled the money. Michael Cohen paid it, and he channeled the money through. They got him. They got him like ball.
Michael Cohen's a bigger liar than anybody in America.
Watch and see what I'm doing.
One of Epstein's children.
You think they're gonna let this man be the president of the United States again, bro? That's not gonna happen.
But you know what? It's what the people want. And they're afraid of him. They're afraid of him.
Hey, my brother, Jimmy Mack. The people don't. The people ain't got no say so in nothing. They don't even.
I know you know that. Hey, I found that. You know, I always thought up until this last election, I thought, America, she's a little fucked up right now. Okay, not a little. She's a complete mess. I mean, they don't even know what bathroom to use anymore. But my point is, I realize I'm in a fucked up country because I can count. I mean, maybe not to the millions like them, but I can count. And come on, man, look at what they did. They slid Biden in there, and look what he did.
Shit, they did
because they're afraid of him.
That ain't nothing.
Because they're afraid of Trump.
They ain't afraid of Trump, man.
He's an asshole. He don't know when to shut up. He's a New Yorker. He don't know when to shut up. But he did good, man. He's a businessman. We don't need politicians. We need businessmen. Get another businessman, and I'll vote for him, not Trump.
All of them working together, man.
That's what we need.
Satan casting out Satan.
And that's who's running shit. Satan.
Satan casting out Satan. All of them working together.
No, they are. They're all evil, no good son bitches. American hating. Oh, I can't believe my government today, man. My mother and father, I grew up Democrat. I'm from Boston, so you know they're all Democrat up there. You know what I mean?
Hey, what I'm saying is Democrat, Republican. They all
suck.
Listen. Remember we was talking about 20 minutes ago. We was talking about this division,
and that's what it's all about.
Unity. They got you talking about Republican. Got this man talking about Democrat. Shit, all of them the same. All of them evil.
That's what I'm getting ready to say. My point is, back in the day, when you had your two parties, they worked together. It was all about America. When my mother and father were, you know, when I was growing up, it was all good. Everybody was cool. Now today's politicians don't give a damn about you or nobody, whether you're Democrat or Republican. You know, they want us to line.
The American people's fault because they refuse to do anything about it.
Because they won't vote these fools out.
No, it ain't no voting. You know what you got to do. You got to do zigzag.
You got people that've been in Congress and shit for 60 years.
Talk is over.
Hey, Jimmy and Azar, let me let Zigzag get a word, and he had his hand up.
Go ahead, Zigzag.
It was this pretty much most of this wonderful podcast was about division, and it's simply that those labels, Democrat, Republican, that's what divides everything. Because all of these presidents that's put in position, they all from the skull and bone society. All of them come through that tradition. So as long as we're falling like in a category of that label or those labels, we'll always be at difference. None of them are for us.
No, we got to become
they are
Americans.
all evil. Exactly. Yep. The working man, we don't have a chance. We don't get nothing. No. You know, so we need to stop even, being bitter at one another or even having that simple difference, because that divides and fractures us all together. If all of us was one, regardless for the real and the right of what's going on, those labels wouldn't really matter. And then we'll be together, and that's where the strength would come from. But as long as they throw those labels out there and throw people out there to distract us, like all of this stuff about Trump getting arrested or indicted, that's just distraction. I can care less whether he get arrested. I can care less who be the next president. I didn't care who was the last president. I don't care who the current president, because I'm going to do what's necessary for my family, and I'm idle, and I'm ready, and I'm waiting for whatever. That's just all I can say.
Just American and neutral.
This is good because
I'm ready.
This is good because Jimmy is a die-hard Trump supporter. That's my brother. He loves Trump. Me and him argued for a few days. We had to get to the point where we agreed to disagree. Manuel Martinez, what is your thoughts on what's going on now, brother?
I agree with Zigzag. I don't give a shit what president or who becomes president. He, she, doesn't matter. It won't stop me from doing what I got to do.
And that's the way it's got to be now. You got to do you. Because they're not going to do nothing for us. You know what I mean?
Now you're talking.
That's why I say
don't switch up, Jimmy.
I'm neither one. I'm neither one.
Don't fold, man. Stay that strong position, man.
No.
If you rock with Trump, tell everybody else go to
I
hell.
rock with Trump. I will until he proves me wrong. But I am not Republican or Democrat. I'm an independent and I'm American. That's what I am. I don't give a fuck if he's. I don't care what he is. I mean, he's an asshole. We all know that, and that's what we need in there.
Listen,
if we get DeSantis in there to be just as much of an asshole,
I know you.
That's good.
Listen, fuck what Azar is talking about. You better stand up for Trump. Don't.
Oh, I got Trump. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Quicksand when it's sinking. You can't stand in quicksand when it's sinking, man. That man got this sense.
No, you listen. You better listen. The Jimmy Mack, I know. I want you to tell him how you feel about Trump. I don't goddamn.
Do it, Jimmy.
You let two black guys and a Mexican change your position. Listen,
you got 3 black guys and a Mexican. No, he didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You better not get weak on me, brother.
Hey,
I watched one black man at the school meeting the other day go against 100 whites. So don't fold, brother. If you love Trump,
I would like Biden if he did what Trump did for America. You know what I mean? Trump brought us out of the bullshit in 4 years. In the first 2 years, he kept the first president in fucking over 40 years to keep every one of his campaign promises. Okay. When was the last time a president did that?
You know what he said? Okay, how do you feel about what he said about the Mexicans and build a wall? You know what I mean? How do you feel about that?
Because we need to build a damn wall. Not because of the Mexicans, because of everything else that's coming through that border. It's not just the Mexicans. We got Saudi Arabians coming through that border. We got Germans. We got everything coming over that border that ain't got no business.
That is a fact. That's facts. It's not just people from Mexico. That is true.
No,
it's people from all over the countries. Yeah.
Why do they come?
My issue is my father was a Canadian. Okay, my father. I'm first generation American. My father was a Canadian. He came over here, joined the army, became a businessman, and did everything the right way. He didn't sneak through the back door to do it.
But listen,
that's how America was built, by immigrants.
Thank you for your service.
Hold it.
Hey, listen, thank you for your service as well, Brother Martin. But listen to this. Let me give you, just close your eyes if you can for 5 seconds, right? You wake up and all you hear is gunshots, and then you find out that your family is being chased after by a cartel. So you get word, we got to come up with $500. We need to get the hell out. Where are we going to go? Let's go to America. Maybe there's better opportunities. We know some people up there. Oh, but you got to do it the right way. How the hell do you say that to a family that is fleeing persecution?
Look, when they get into the United States, they don't have to hide. They need to go and do it the right way. You don't have to come to the front. Even if you come to the back door, there's steps you got to take, man.
Have you ever
sometimes it's hard to
and I understand that. Yeah, and I understand that.
With the paperwork, in some countries they shit on you. They're like, nah, they pretty much give you a fuck you, and you're staying where you at.
But I mean, all right, Trump with the wall, okay? Trump shut the border down, all right? And shit was going good.
For the record, I'm not getting mad. I'm listening to what you're saying, Jimmy. I'm listening because I don't care. I don't care what your religion, politics is. What I care is of a person is what they have here and here.
All right. Hey, listen. You know
it's what that's inside, right? It's inside.
You know what's great about this, fellas, is that it's okay for us to be brothers and disagree. When I said,
and that's what it's about.
When I said stand behind your Trump, you let 2 black men and one Mexican brother change your views. I wasn't saying that to be mean. I was just putting humor out there, right? Man,
I didn't change my views.
Hold on, listen. I'll be in a room full of 100 black people. Ask Azar Muhammad. If I feel like the black community is wrong in that issue, I'll speak it. Man, I've been in a room full of 100 white folks and told them how I feel about what America owes the blacks. Ladies and gentlemen, Sister Lanita, peace and blessings. Our testosterone. How do you say that word, y'all?
Testosterone.
It's a little high. Bring some female energy. Peace and blessings.
It's all Sean's fault, man.
How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm just chiming in here late. Okay. Oh, Lord, are we talking about Trump? Well, did they get him arrested? That's what I want to know.
No, they never will.
He got indicted.
Okay. All right.
Well, they're wasting more of your taxpaying money on a witch hunt.
I got to go back to something that Jimmy said. I can't let that go
good.
by.
We need to start this. We're cooking the grill up. This is getting
You know,
good.
if they build the wall, who you think's gonna build it?
The Latinos.
You know, we'll just make secret pathways. You know, if they can't stop drugs from coming in, they're not gonna stop.
We're still gonna get our tunnels, son. Yeah. We just need more control over it. It's crazy right now.
Yeah, you're right. But money talks at the border, brother.
Oh, it always has.
Can I say my experience? So I was a young child, 14, the first time I crossed from San Diego into Tijuana. Me and one of my best friends, Brian Kimball, we were young. I don't know how the hell we were young about ourselves. His daddy was in the. You remember Brian Kimball, right? So listen. So Ellen sends me down there with the summer, and his daddy's on the submarine. So you got two 14-year-olds, right? We looked older than that. We in Mexico. We going everywhere, right? But listen, when you went into Tijuana at the time, when you left San Diego into Tijuana, when you were coming back, if you were white and black, they'd let you walk through. If you look like our brother Manuel Martinez or looked anything Latin or Italian, they wanted to see your paperwork. Coming from Tijuana back into San Diego, that's how it was. But as soon as I came over, the little kids would be like, buy chiclets. I spent all my money on the little chiclets because the babies.
You know, that's funny, man. I used to sell those as a kid. Chiclets, the yellow packets. Yeah.
Yeah. Sister Lanita, man, it's good to. Do you feel comfortable with all these men on here?
Oh, hey, I'm military, so this don't bother me.
What branch?
Huh?
What branch are you in?
Oh, I'm not. I'm just, I was with the ROTC, Army ROTC in school. So, I had all that for 4 years. I said, oh, that was enough. So, no, I never did SEP scholarships and joining the service for a full ride because my daddy cried and I was a daddy's girl. So, no, I wasn't going to join the Army. Anyway.
Daniel, you're Army?
Army, yes.
Okay.
Oh, you are Army?
Thank you for your service. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Our brother Brian, our baby brother, he became an Army Ranger. We were out of Washington State. He became one of you know what an Army Ranger is, Martinez. He was already a skilled shooter and a skilled climber by the time he went in the military. So, that helped him. But we'd love to hear. It was the original conversation was supposed to be a battle of the sexes, but still trying to save our families because there's this narrative out there now. If you pay attention to TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the media, you will see that they're trying to portray this war between men and women, the manosphere versus the new age woman, for lack of a better word. What are your thoughts on that, sister?
Well, what all did y'all get discussed before I jump in on that? What did y'all say?
Nothing. We didn't even get anywhere about it. We really just started talking a little bit, and there's no conversation without the woman. There's just no. I mean, like all of us men, as brilliant as these brothers are, the conversation is like running in place if we don't have a woman's perspective. Would you agree, fellas?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So the pressure is on you.
Before you guys get anywhere, I gotta get up early. I gotta go.
Oh, thank God you're gone. Praise the Lord.
That's
the hell out of
excuse me, man. But that's fucked up, Sean. Yeah.
No, I love you,
man.
You're my brother.
Don't hate, man. Don't hate, brother. Next time I will be back on this because
next time,
we're gonna do this again.
Listen, come with your Trump shirt. Get a few of your buddies.
I got my hat on. You know I got my hats around here somewhere.
I love you, brother. I love you. Okay.
Jimmy, you have a good night.
I got Trump coins, everything all over the house. See this shit? Yeah. I play that. Yeah. I'm stupid sometimes. All right. It's nice talking to all you guys.
We love you.
I love opinions.
Hey, brother.
Have a good one.
Good night,
sorry, but I gotta work tomorrow.
Have a good night.
All right, peace out.
And you know you ain't doing no work. God bless you.
The only time I don't work is when I work for you. I just sit in the Bobcat. When am I coming up?
Whenever you want to, brother. I love you.
I got to go. Puppy's calling. Later, man.
Okay, that is my brother. I love him. Even though we disagree on so many issues, I give him a hard time about stop folding. But Sister Lanita, I wish you can inbox some of your friends and get some females on there. I had like 10 to 20 that were supposed to be on here already, but
well, wait a minute, he's gone. I gotta ask a question. He's really not for Trump, right?
oh no, he is for Trump. And
He is?
that's my brother. Let me tell you something. That's my brother, and I'll be honest. He's not my biological brother, but he was married to my sister, right? And so let me tell you what I learned about white folks. And Jimmy and I are. I'm poor. I'm not wealthy. I mean, I think I make a good living, but what blows my mind is just how so many poor white folks think that Trump really loves them.
Thank you. I'm like,
he don't give a damn about none of us. He's an opportunist. He's a capitalist. Listen, I mean, he used to destroy small businesses.
Yes. And my younger brother, he, I don't know. We're 8 years. I'm older than him, and he's for Trump. And I was like, you know what? Mom and Daddy's passed on, and I think you have lost your freaking mind, is what I told him. And I said, I love you. I'll support you on a lot of things, but don't talk that to me, because So anyway, he'll come to senses one day. But okay, so you're talking about the battle of the sexes, right?
Yes, but we don't even really have to get into that unless you want to just share your woman's perspective, because we were supposed to have a lot of women on here tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't hang around with a lot of women because they're messy. I'm sorry, but anyway.
No, tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Because when you're working with a bunch of women, you got too many opinions. They don't want to put their hands in there and get things done. They want to put their hands on their hips and pull their hair back and give all their opinion. Well, where's the time gone? Come on, let's get something done, But anyway, that's just I hang with a little small group.
You're going to be blasted. You're going to be blasted for selling out to men like they do these women that speak up for men. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so I don't know where to start with this. So I guess like a woman's place in home as to a man's place in home. I feel like, and it's not always 50-50. Because I'm just 100% by myself, because I'm single, because I'm done, and I just want to go on and get things done myself. But okay, so like as far as like housework, it does make it nice for the woman to keep the house in order. It makes it more pleasant for the family members and all to come home to a nice setting. Okay. Because if you had a hard day and you come in and everything's just all out of order, and it's hard to keep it all consistent. Like tonight, my 2 grown daughters and my granddaughter, I cooked up a bunch for a couple of days. So I had to be in the kitchen every day.
You're a master chef. I'll be watching your food. Oh my God.
Oh Lord, I don't know. But it's edible. They eat it and they fix them something for lunch the next day, but it helps cut the cost of things. So there's a way that a woman can do to bring home to the table double. Like, if you cook up, for a few days, then there you're not having to go out and buy the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner. I mean, we're even fixing up enough food for the grandbaby to take for lunch and all. But it takes teamwork there. Now, so as far as like if the yard work needs to be done, if things has got, well, we have to do it anyhow, me and my girls. So if you had to, you got to get your kitchen, your house, your stuff done. It has to be weather related, about getting out in the yard or cleaning the pool or the hot tub or this, that, and the other. If everyone can put their time in, nobody puts the same amount of time in, but the effort, the love, the consideration, for somebody to say, oh, that's the man's job to mow the yard. Well, I wasn't raised that way. We had a garden. My dad always had, a couple of chickens that would lay some eggs. Wouldn't that be wonderful to have now? And we had some little rabbits or so. And we just, I don't know, we were just very home related, family oriented. But I've gone like to visit at other homes, and it's like the woman would say, like, I'm like, oh, did you do the flower beds and all that? Oh no, that's man's work. Well, oh, okay. You help mow the yard? Oh no, that's man's work. And I'm like, oh wow, I bet that team goes real well. So, and then cooking. There's a lot of men that can cook. There's a lot of men that can't cook. But if you kind of get in there and just share each other's ideas and all that, I mean, it's really fun. Like if you're dating, man knows how to do the grill. You show him how to do the dessert, and everything. Then when it comes to cleaning up, that's when everybody gets gone. So, and I'm old fashioned. I have a dishwasher, but I like to wash it by hand because I can get more into my dishwasher to use it as my little drain pad. But I don't know. I think women have a lot of them have really nasty attitudes.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, and I guess we can cuss, because this kid's gone to bed now. They're like, shit, I ain't doing all that. He can do that. I've been doing this and been doing that. Well, if you work together, you can get the job done faster. So I don't know. I guess I'd come up an upbringing probably a lot different than according to the way when I talk with my my friends, they're like, oh, well, we didn't do it that way or this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, well, every home's different. I don't know. I just think teamwork lessens the amount of time having to accomplish the job. And that's running a home, getting everybody, peacefully settled for the evening, because your evenings are short. I mean, sometimes it's like you're coming from your day's work, or time went over, or you had to get the kid to ball practice or scouts, or something, to keep the kids involved. And by the time you come in and start getting that meal done and all that, if you haven't cooked up ahead, it's time to get a bath. It's time to go to bed and get ready for the next day. And you're really wanting that extra hour just to kind of take your time to do absolutely nothing. But I just see, I had two brothers growing up, and I was the only girl, and there wasn't a lot of girls in the neighborhood and all that. So it wasn't a lot of like sissy playing, I guess you could say, and I really wasn't a tomboy. But learn how to work on bikes, learn how to mow, and learn how to cut wood. We grew up with a wood stove because the oil heater went out. We were rather poor. My dad's back got hurt. The union had did him wrong, and he was out of work for a bit to where he started going and working for himself, a plumber and heating and air conditioning by trade. So my brothers and I, we learned a whole lot from that, and it helps save a lot of money in the home. So I look at it as this, hey man, do you want to get in on this podcast? They need another female in here.
Oh yes, definitely. Somebody said, Mom, link StreamYard, please. Who's that?
Oh, I don't even see the comments. How do I push my little button here?
StreamYard, please. Is that's not your child, is it? Says, Mom, link StreamYard, please. Do you see that? Uh-oh, did I kick her off? I hope I didn't kick her off. StreamYard link. They should be able to see it. Let me reply to that.
Went out for a minute.
That's okay. That is okay.
I was trying to get Amanda to come in here. She's a pre-K teacher.
Oh yes, come on in, Sister Amanda. We would love that.
She ain't gonna do it. She's like, no, she won't be on camera. But
okay. Well, listen, she can speak from the side. We'd like to hear it. Yeah.
Shawn, she ain't gonna do it. She's like,
okay.
She come crawling behind me to get around the counter here.
Yes,
but I just I look at it. I mean, there are certain things that it's nice for just a man to do. But
Right.
I don't look at it as like, well, that's a man's job or that's a woman's job or this, that, and the other. Now, I do feel like if there's a woman in a home, there's a king and a queen, you know. The woman, you know, really should get on in there and fix that meal, you know, and make it pleasant, not being like, you know, I'm tired of doing this and this. That. Well, if you're tired of doing it, just don't do it, you know. Pull out the peanut butter and jelly. Boy, that brings a lot of love, don't it? But I don't know. I just the women can put more of their heart into it and their attitude, because to me a woman can be a great backbone to a man. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You know, making decisions on things. It's nice. You have an opinion. You come to the middle and you have a decision. You know, don't bash each other on the decision and all that. I mean, I guess don't really discuss things when you're really mad and fired up. Kind of have a little cool down. You know, cool your radiator.
Sister, I know a few of the guys have questions for you.
Yes.
I just,
Okay.
if you don't mind, Azar or Zigzag or Martinez.
Go ahead, Zigzag. Martinez. I
know I got 100 questions for you, but I know they do. Y'all shoot.
Shawn, you go ahead and shoot one first. I mean, what she's saying, I mean, I'm agreeing to everything she's saying, you know.
Go ahead, Khalil.
I'm listening, brother. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You go ahead. We'll go off. You go ahead.
What advice would you give these young ladies that may think that sleeping around is the way to find your mate? I know that sounds like a crazy question. Can you speak on that? What advice would you give them?
Well, I have an uncle, and his name is Steve Harvey, and there is a 90-day rule. So when you start into a relationship, I mean, and mentoring, especially with the young lady.
You said 90 days?
At least 90 days.
Back in the day, if 90 days, if 2 days went by, I'd leave you. I wanted to know what the goodies were like. Damn.
3 months.
God, I got a monkey on my back. I need to see how the zoo is. You hear me?
Okay, so this is what I tell them.
Okay.
You need to know you're worthy. You don't sell yourself cheap, and you're not for sale. Okay. You are for the value and the keeps. And first of all, they've got to have respect for themselves. If you present yourself cheap, you're going to be treated cheap.
Right.
And you got to, and I tell young ladies, you got to understand, a guy is going to tell you everything he thinks you want to hear to get his hand in the cookie jar. So, yeah. But also, young ladies and queens that are starting over and all that, which I have, you need to not rush into things. Because, when Cupid shoots that arrow, you know, and it stings and you think, woo, and you think your feet's coming out from underneath you, then you better step back for a minute, catch an extra breath, you know, but don't plunge in.
Is that a play on words? Don't plunge in. Okay, Brother Zigzag, what would you say to that? What did you go ahead and please do your thing, brother?
Yes, first of all, you know, I respect and I agree with everything she said. What I see a lot of not only young females, but just females in general this day and time, one of the problems is they have reduced their standards down to nothing, and they don't expect to be respected. And I respect this sister so much for everything she said, basically having 2 daughters and 2 granddaughters. So we were laughing and joking about a 90-day rule, but I respect that from coming from an angle with daughters and granddaughters, you know, and Shawn, you have daughters, and some of your other brothers may have daughters as well. As you know, wait for them to deserve whatever you give them, coming from a female perspective, you know, because, you know, you giving them a part of you, and however long it take, if that male or man, whatever you consider him as, if he wants you long enough, he'll wait. And that's how I look at it.
That's
absolutely. Hey, you know what? He's right, because he's looking at it from the angle of a woman. I was looking at it as a little horny little boy.
Yeah.
That was
exactly.
dope,
and they worse after they're 50.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. I think we just some of us hit the 50 mark. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my beard. Hey, listen, I got in a debate on the Angry Man channel and with another guy, and he's brilliant. And he had his avatar where you couldn't see his face, and he and I were going back and forth. Just really I usually don't get worked up, but he said something funny. He says, "Okay, shut up, Santa Claus. You're 70 years old with a man bun." This guy's brilliant, but I was roasting back on him. But when I played the clip back, I said, "Man," he said I was Santa Claus with a man bun. That was funny. Oh man, Martinez, what you want to say, brother?
Man, I'm listening, man. I have nothing to say.
Okay, cool. I was telling my brother the other day, man, the Latin men are like, okay, let me preface that and give a reason why I'm about to say this. I was listening to Tommy Sotomayor. You guys familiar with him? The black brother that's on the YouTube going hard on the females. He's known all throughout the world.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, oh, he goes hard, right? But I was watching him and Angry Man on a podcast, man. I'm telling y'all, tune into our brother out of Raleigh, Angry Man, 400,000 subscribers. He does this full time. He makes a living. That was our goal. Martinez and Muhammad and I talking before we got with Lanita and Zigzag. We would like to do this at least to the point where eventually somebody will pay us attention and pay the bills with it. We would like to retire from our personal professions during the daytime. But I always joke with Mickey, Beth Martinez, that the Latin men are the hottest thing right now. It's because they're really not the new kid on the block. They've been here forever, but the women are really into the Latin men. You know what I mean? So Lanita said no.
Hold it, man. Hold it. That's the brown man. That's the black man.
Right. You know, the black man is always in style.
That's him right there in the corner. That's the brown man. Hey, damn sure couldn't get brown without me.
Y'all too funny.
So hell no. So that's my brother right there, and hell no, you ain't gonna leave the black man out. Yeah, if I could speak to this young lady right here, she got a lot of feminine energy.
Right.
So when you got feminine energy, you can a man will sit down and he'll listen to whatever you got to say. He don't care if you're wrong.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah, we love it.
But you have feminine energy, and I don't feel like when you talk, I'm talking to a man. And so a man, when he talk to a woman, he won't like talk to a woman. He won't be talking like a man. And so you come with this vibratory rate that's even kilted and balanced. If a man, like you say, he really like a woman, he'll wait. She closed that box, but she got to close it now. She can't be playing because he gonna try. And he catch her by herself. She can't be by herself now. She got to be on guard 24/7. Because I'm talking about myself. If I catch you slipping just a little bit, well, I mean, you can have a stack of Bibles and a stack of Qurans or whatever you got. The law of nature is stronger than any law. And I heard Don Louis Farrakhan say his daughter asked him, said, "Daddy, you mind if you don't trust me to go out with the man?" "Baby, I trust you. I don't trust nature." So when a woman, she can be so sincere. And you know, I like you, sister. We like each other. We're attracted to each other. Somebody, that's why we got a court. There ain't no thing in the Bible called dating. Ain't no dating. You don't hit and then get married. You get married, then hit. But social media said hit. So what we got to do, we out of order. So we out of order. And you learning, they call your way the old way, but it's the best way. Ain't no new way, it's the old way. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And if a woman can't cook, she don't want to cook, it's over. She don't know how to cook, clean, so over. I don't care how good she look, but damn it, when I get hungry and she can't cook and she can't soothe me with a voice and kill that warrior in me and say, baby, it's gonna be all right. Put my head on her shoulder. Good God Almighty.
You're preaching now, brother.
Good God Almighty. I put my head on your shoulder, Miss Layla. What's your name?
Lanita.
Miss Lanita, when a man put his head on his shoulder. And you said, baby, it's going to be all right. And you smell that soup in there. And the house clean. And you clean. And you got that gown on grandma's head when she had 16 children. She didn't get it out of Victoria's
preach. My wife got it on right now. Go ahead.
She didn't get it out of Victoria's Secret. She got holes all on it and bacon grease. But you had 16 children. And you got one, and these women today got one come out of Victoria's Secret. Can't even keep a man. Can't fry eggs. Can't cook, put a hole. Because nobody never taught you. So you got to be taught. That's why you got to go to class and learn who you are. I got to learn who I am. I ain't no damn cat. Even though I may know how to meow, I'm a man. Talking about I'm a damn cat. I feel like I'm a cat. I feel like I'm a parakeet. Damn it, rise above them feelings. And you gotta, we have to balance ourselves. And you coming in here with that feminine energy.
Blessing.
Yes.
You got that feminine energy and raise your voice one time. I might have disagreed with the 90-day rule when I was the old Chick Chambers. Used to take my shirt off and have a quarter bill in my back pocket. Old Chick Chambers sliding around like a snake in the grass. You sit up here and tell me something I'm trying to figure out how I can get in them drawers. I ain't heard nothing seeking I get in them drawers. I'm just telling you the truth. But when I knew better and I got with somebody and said, you ain't getting in these drawers, I'm locking these doors. I said, good God Almighty, I want you bad and the hog won't come. I guess I'm gonna have to wait 90 days, but don't make me wait 91.
You see why he's the best.
Oh my God. You're awesome. You're awesome.
Yo, that is Azar.
All praise to do to Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. We need, why don't you bring your daughter on here? You know what we need? We need a stripper on here.
Oh, we got one. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me hit him up. Hold on. It's
all
crazy you said it.
Right.
All perspective.
We need a stripper on here.
You gotta be balanced.
All perspective. We want to know why she got to check them done. We want to know. We want to know. How can she get on the stage and her mom and dad is still living? How can she do it? I want to know. How can you bend over and show me sunshine? I don't even know you for $3.50. I just want to know. I ain't never been to a strip club in my life because I'm not finna pay you no money and you go home. I can't do it. Give you all my money I can work with all week and you gonna shake on me, shake on Zigzag, shake on Martina, shake on him. No, Lord. I ain't giving you my money. I will look at Soul Train and see him come down the line and throw my money to the TV and put it back in my pocket.
That's a good idea, man.
I can't do it.
That is a great idea.
What's you at, son? Where's the strip at?
I'm talking to a manager right now. They agreed at 6:47 to come on in, but I don't see them.
Get them booking for next week. We need grandma on here, man. Go get grandma.
Y'all want me to go over and get my mama to get on here? She's 84 years old.
Come on, bring her. Go get her. That'd be great.
Go get your mama. Show them how to cook some beans and taters in there.
I don't know what kind of mood she's in.
Hey, I don't care if she want to cuss us out. That'll still be dope.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is great.
This is what she said. You want a who? A what? Who are these people? I don't know them. I ain't got time for that. But
Come on, welcome to 2023. I know it's like you in a space world. Welcome to 2023.
I've had to prepare her for this.
Right, that's fine. Hey, but can you get us a group of women from a diverse background? We want strippers, we want housewives, we want everybody. We just want to talk to some women to see their perspective. Hear that perspective.
I wish my sister Sonia was in town. Do y'all know the restaurant Simply Sonia?
You can send her a link. She can do it from wherever.
Well, she's in LA right now.
Oh yeah, the time. So it's 7 o'clock for them.
Yeah. She has 2 restaurants here. They're getting ready to open up a 3rd one, but she's in LA right now. She's engaged to Michael Collier, the comedian.
Oh really?
Well,
yeah.
Michael Collier, we need him on here. Michael Collier, cool brother with the big hat.
I know. Yeah. I know, right?
You need to get him on the show.
Yeah. Well, anyway, my play sister, Sonia Powers, she would be great to be on here, but it's, the time of the day and trying to get everybody connected together, because I almost wasn't going to get on here, because what had to come in about an hour after you guys are on here or something.
I tell you what, though, we're going to do a West Coast edition, like maybe next weekend or the weekend after that. We'll, we just got to stay up late for our West Coast family, because right now it's only, man, I got like 10 people in Seattle that want to get on, but every time they just getting home when we closing down the shop.
We got to hit them up on Friday, man, because I got to get up out of here, because I got to go to bed too. Yeah,
but you in great shape. You only need 2 hours of sleep.
No, man, but I got a woman, man. I can't stay up all night. I got to handle business, man.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
Azar, let me say this. Azar, you were talking about, a woman needs to, cook and all this, that, and the other. Okay. This is a little short term. I'm like, the woman needs to know how to make biscuits, but she needs to know how to change the oil in her car, Right. So if she's gonna hop in the car and drive it, she needs to know some things about that car and to change the tire on a car.
Right.
My girls know how to change oil. They know how to change the tire on a car. Now, whether they would, kind of do it, if they don't have to, they won't. But if they need to, then they can.
Yeah.
But
ain't nothing wrong with that, them knowing it, but a man's supposed to handle it. It's all right for them to know all the stuff, but a man's supposed to step up. I don't want my woman's hand smelling like oil. I'm gonna get them the oil change.
Right.
Yeah, but if she wants to do that, that's fine. She want to cut the grass, fine. But I'll tell you, baby, I'll do it first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're a real king. You're a gentleman. Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
that's what she want to do. Because I don't want my woman out there cutting no grass. Ain't no man coming in my house cutting no grass neither. Because if he come to the house to cut the grass, he gonna hear a slow song playing in there. He wants something to drink at the door. I hear a slow song. Then he might want to dance, and I'm gonna have to kill it. So I don't need him coming out cutting no grass. I'm cutting that grass.
See. Wait. Say that again.
The man comes to the house to cut the. Say for instance, I let him come to the house and cut the grass. All right. So he come to the house and cut the grass. So he's slick now, like I used to be. Then he come to the door and knock on the door. Can I get some water? In the meantime, it's a slow song in there playing. Well, I used to like that song. And next thing you know, it's slow drag. And next thing you know, I'm upstairs. He upstairs. Then I'm gonna have to kill him. So the main thing is, I'm cutting the grass. He can't come to my house. The mailman stays there.
What I think she's saying, my brother, she's just saying that they're equipped to know how to do that.
Right, that's what I was saying. I was saying to her, it's okay if that's what she wants to do, but it's up to me as a man to make sure she protected and she can go ahead and get her nails done, get her feet done, do what she need to do in that feminine energy, and go in there and buy them, look at them clothes I got laid out on the bed for. All this stuff like that. The bath water I got running for her. And meantime, she gonna do the same thing for me on the masculine side. I need to be rubbed on. Like a genie.
But like my daughters, like what she's saying, like with my daughters, they know how to do those things because a lot of times if you raise your daughters to depend on a man and they get a man that's no good, then they had to depend on that sorry man. And then he may or may not do it. So my daughters know how to do those things as well. Not saying they have to, but they're equipped with that. You know, because some of these boys hold that over their head and decide, well, I'm not going to do this. And then, you know, they'll leave them in limbo. So, you know, I agree with all of that on both sides.
Right.
Hey, listen, y'all hang with me for another 15 minutes. I got 2 females that are right on edge. I guess they're all intimidated now.
I told you about that masculine energy, brother. I told you about it. You can tell Robin from a buzzard.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
We're talking about cooking and all that. Okay, this is my latest experiment.
What's that?
That is a sweet potato brownie.
That'll make you fall out right down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I love it.
Oh, right out and go to sleep. Right there sitting in my throat to eat in about 15 minutes after I lay down.
Come on.
Hey, you know it's crazy.
Ain't no way you single. Ain't no way you, how you single?
By choice.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Come on now. Come on now.
I feel like this is the second part of life.
You ain't got no man nowhere.
I didn't say that.
All right now. All right now. All right now. I was born Sunday night, not last night.
You're just enjoying yourself, right?
Hey, you got too much feminine energy not to have no man. I know better than that. You can tell anybody anything you want. You smiling too much. You got too much balance.
Right. She's a beautiful sister. Right.
Now, it's too much balance. You even killed her there. Some major even killed her like that. And see, when a woman roaring and hollering, she ain't even killed her. You know what I'm talking about, brother. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, when the motor real high, what you did is say, hit the gas on the island down.
That's right. Preach.
Huh? You got to eat it down.
Oh my God.
Oh,
you know.
Good God Almighty.
Hey, Sister Lanita, I'm proud of these brothers. I'm proud of these brothers because, man, you see they're good-looking brothers, so you can imagine how they were in their 20s and 30s. And
a man told me the hardest thing the woman to turn down was a white woman. So Elijah Muhammad said it's like turning down kryptonite with Superman. To the black man.
Those white teachers when we were growing up, right?
He says like kryptonite.
Those white teachers when we were in school.
Hey, listen, speaking of that, Zag, whatever happened to like these young boys, man? I never had no good-looking teachers, man. Did you guys?
No, I heard my teacher was 724 years old.
Man, listen. I hear about these young guys like 17 getting a crack at the teacher. I'm like, Lord, that would have been my best time in school. You hear me? Call me crazy. That would have. Hey, speaking
when I was at Dudley,
okay.
When I was at Dudley, it was a couple, you know, that got down, and I'm talking back in the late 80s, early 90s. It was a couple that got down like that. You know, it was only a couple.
They ain't had a revealing clothes like they wear though.
No. That's part of it right there.
They ain't had no tights on. They ain't wear no tights, man. I couldn't believe it. They had a pair of tights, man. They wear tights.
Leggings.
That's that's game change. Game change.
Hey, jeggings and leggings.
Call them tights. My grandma said they tights. Stockings. No stockings, man. They be in the gym with them on.
Right.
It's game changer.
Weights fall. You can hear weights falling all in the gym.
Fell off the treadmill.
Man, neck crooked.
Slid into the wall.
I did that before. I swear I did that before. I almost busted my thumb, right? It was March 27th, my birthday, probably about 12 years ago. I'm in Charlotte. And you talking about your kryptonite, right? What the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, right? But for me, it's those chocolate sisters, man, right? So here I am in Charlotte. My partner's upstairs, still sleeping, and we're in a nice hotel in Charlotte. I'm down using treadmill, trying to show off, trying to look sexy, right? Man, I see these sisters come in beautiful. And I literally slipped like the white man with no rhythm.
Oh my God!
I busted my ass. You know, when you're, I wasn't as heavy as I am now, but when you're still not in perfect shape, when you go to catch yourself on the treadmill, my hands went back and my thumb went back, and I got up like, oh, I'm all right. They're like, honey, you okay? Oh, it's so embarrassed. Face redder than it is now, redder than the sister's shirt, man. Just by being nosy, man. Just looking at a woman. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Azar,
that's our weakness.
Yeah, man.
That should be our only weakness right there. That should be our only weakness as a man. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're created for us.
Right.
Right.
She was made a certain way. That's why the book said, cover yourself.
Cover yourself, right?
Because you can't stand it. There's no man on this planet that can look at a woman naked. He can't do it. It ain't in him. You pull the dog out in him. And once you pull the dog out in him, and that's what he get, then he gonna leave you for another one to get the dog in him. So that's what's up. So you got to cover yourself and hit him up top. Because if you don't, if he see it, he gonna be plotting on it, smacking his lip like a homeless man.
Yo, you need a book of sayings by Azar Muhammad. I want to help produce that.
I'm just telling
somebody saying amen to that. Oh, that was Martinez, man. He had to go into Wow. Azar, just give me till 10:30, brother. That's 20 minutes. Listen. Just give me till 10:30, brother. That's all I need. Listen. Because it don't even matter about the numbers. The numbers are coming.
Right. What I'm telling you.
Hold on, we got black cucumber. Hold on, we got black cucumber.
Come on in there. That's a woman, that.
That's a dick?
I know damn well there ain't no man talking that.
Oh, no.
Man, look at this son of a bitch, man. Hey, man.
What is this?
Oh, hey, man. You need your motherfucking throat cut.
Who is that? Oh, my God.
Sorry, low down bastard. Hope you get hit by a car in the morning.
Oh, my God. I hope that isn't the person on that said, give me the link. Hold on. We're gonna.
I hope you get hit by a car in the morning.
Yo, he showed that little Peter, man.
If I didn't have that much Peter, I wouldn't know pulling it out.
He got on here with his little joint. Oh my God, he wasn't even. He showed his little winker.
That's that mental health right there. That's that mental health.
Yo, somebody said, "What the hell?" Hey, that was you, the person that said, "What the hell?" Who's Black Cucumber? That's why I shouldn't let no.
Man, don't let that punk on you no more.
Yeah, once I heard the name, I shook my head. I knew that wasn't gonna be good.
Yo, I swear, I apologize, y'all. I just give everybody a chance.
You need to swear right into his neck.
Yeah.
You need to swear right under his neck. Cut his goddamn head off.
You throw him in the blender.
No good, bastard.
You need to go in the blender for that one.
Dang, that's disrespectful to our sister on here, man.
It should have been man enough.
And that's why he did it, though.
It should have been man enough to show his face.
Right.
But see, that's what cowards do, though.
So I can catch him in Walmart.
See, that's what cowards do.
Right.
Yeah.
See, a coward is, a coward will get behind social media and they'll do whatever. A coward can do anything, man. So, it is what it is.
When he said Black Cucumber, hey, don't never let him.
Yeah, that's why I took my head. I knew it. It couldn't have been good,
It's crazy. I saw the name, but I was like, I'll be honest. I was shocked when I clicked them on. I was like, man, this can't be true. I started laughing. I was like, yo, we are getting like somebody is mad at us.
Who the hell does some shit like that?
Right.
The weirdo.
As a woman, did that little winky dinky impress you, or you need something with some strength and length?
Throw it right up under, hey, zigzag, right up under here.
Yeah. Decapitate. Right there.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be shocked for life. Right. Listen. Yo, this is the internet. This is the time. Yo, Black Cucumber. Who is it? Was it green cucumber or black? What did it say? Black cucumber. What was?
Man, they don't know cucumbers. Fucking carrot.
Yeah, there you go.
I just can't believe he was proud to show that. I'd be embarrassed. I'd be like, yo, let me hide my little joint. Oh my God, what is the world coming to?
He seen them big bone shoulders on that warrior up top. He said, I got to have it.
Yo, listen.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yo, listen. My brother got size on. He looked like he hit hard, man. Muhammad, you say zigzag hit hard?
Hit hard.
Man, I believe
and Zigzag, man, this Zigzag could have got hold to him and broke his jaw.
Man, I believe.
Decapitate. Pull him apart. Just pull him apart.
Yo. Listen, somebody said they come in our inboxes just like that, unsolicited. Tell me who that is, please. It's all right. He wasn't ready, so I got to be able to read this. Are you? Let me see that. That's on the Spill with Spillman. So let's go ahead and sign. Let's go click on that.
Hey, what do I push? I was wanting to see the comments, but I pushed something a while ago and it took me out.
Okay, it says they come in our inboxes just like that, unsolicited. Miss Thomas, won't you come in the group chat? Sister sent your comment, and that'd be great. Getting off. Rochelle Armstrong said, I'm on the way to Walmart getting off. Sister Thomas, won't you come on in and add your perspective, man? We got Muhammad till 10:30, you know?
Yeah, I got 15 more minutes, then I'm going down.
Right. Wow, y'all. What a
how
show.
do the people come in like that, man?
No, so what it is, they come in below like this, right? So I send I send a link out to people, right? Can you guys see her in the group? You see her below right here? Do you guys see her?
No, I don't see her anymore.
Okay, now you see her, right? So what happens is I see, if you guys go back to that, and I saw, that was my fault. I was shocked when I clicked on it. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, the person that says, what the hell? Where are you from? It looks like you have Arabic in your name. The Arabic writing. Where are you from? What country? G Dolls G. He's at work. Okay, he's at work. Cool. Right now. Okay, cool. But anyways, we got him on next week with the strippers.
Yeah, we got to have about 4 or 5 strippers.
Oh, we got him. It's next week. It's next week. It's a late night edition. So you got
get 4 or 5 on him. Want to ask them, man, you know, what making them want to do that, man? You know what I mean? Right. I just want to know how you got some serious balls you get it from the stage. Have anybody didn't think you was small or little or whatever? I'm just curious. I just want to know what make you want to do that. I mean, hell, I know you got to get your money with it, but damn.
Right.
Can you imagine your woman going to the strip club then coming back home?
Couldn't do it.
Some brothers are with that though. Some brothers are porno stars and everything, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
that's because they really don't love them. They just want the money that they bringing in. If you love your lady, your queen, your whiz, your old earth, whatever, if you love them, then the money ain't gonna matter. You just, you're gonna respect them enough that you can't have them out there doing that. Right. So a lot of them, it ain't love, it's about what you bringing in,
Who is Candace Coleman, man? Bring her in.
Where's she at?
Candace Coleman, strippers. Candace Coleman is watching. Come on in, Candace Coleman.
Where's that at? On what? I
see her right here, Candace Coleman.
That's
Come on
your
in.
page.
I got 10 minutes.
Yeah, send her the link. Send her the StreamYard link. She's on your. Oh, Candace Coleman's watching.
Yeah, you can.
That's family. I'm gonna tell her to come on in. That's people's right there. I'm gonna tell her to follow that link. She's deep. That's my sister.
What do I push so I can see the comments? Because I'm afraid I'll push something else and it goes back out again.
You got to be on your Facebook Live. You got to be on your own Facebook Live.
Yeah.
You're not on your Facebook Live.
Oh.
Oh, so Candace Coleman is in. Come on in the group. Yeah. Yeah, she's family, man. She's a good person. She would add so much to this. Listen, a lot of ladies are seeing my message and responding. Some of them putting their children down.
But you want to know the same thing. The same question I always wanted to know. How can a woman be in a relationship still have to strip? Hey, man.
Who said that? Who said that?
Hey, can you send Southside Johnny's and these strip clubs some emails? Actually, these women, can they come on here? We want to talk to them.
Oh, yeah, we got G Dolls. He's bringing his girls next week. But who asked that? It's the same question I always wanted to know.
Miss Coleman. I asked that about the strippers. Is Miss Coleman saying?
That's the same question I always wanted. Listen, she got the inbox. Tell her to go to inbox. I sent her the link. I must resend it to her again because that would be great to get her in here. Listen, the woman's perspective adds so much. Can you imagine if you went to art class and all your teachers were men?
No.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
I played baseball, brother. I ain't never took a shower one day. I don't take shower with me.
Oh,
it's funny you say that. In football, I did the same thing. Never. I went home. I just didn't do it.
I'm going home, bro.
That's how I did, man. After games or whatever, man, I'm going home. That wasn't my thing, you know.
Right. Okay. Somebody says swipe your phone if you want to see the. It says, I gotta see the user on that. So swipe your phone.
Tatilia Thomas.
Yeah, we're trying to get her in here.
Did I pronounce her name right? I wasn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, we need to get her in here.
We set them up for next week, man. Tell her come back next week.
Let's do it, brother. Man, listen, my brother is getting old fast. Look at him. He said 10:30. It ain't 10:30. I got 10 more minutes with you, bro. I promise.
Yeah, 10 more minutes.
Dang, Muhammad.
I gotta make time for everybody now.
Listen.
Tell them, Z. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta make time for everybody now.
I respect that.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen. So the days we do the late night edition when you have the strippers, right? Look, Sister
on Fridays,
Candace,
brother, to talk to the stripper. I can talk to him half of the night on Friday.
Sister Candace, how are you?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
We got to see that pretty face.
Come on, put your face up here now.
Show the face.
Yeah.
Don't hide on me.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, listen. I'm going to tell you about her. She is beautiful. Look at my beautiful sister, right? She is not only physically beautiful, she's emotionally and spiritually beautiful. We've known each other for quite a while. Ladies and gentlemen, man, this is my sister. How you doing, Sister Candace?
I'm doing good.
Now,
Candace.
Peace and blessings.
Hey,
How you doing?
let me tell you, so when she has a lot of, we recently, not too long ago, lost one of our close friends who was like a brother to her. And I met her years ago when I first started doing the filming at the Mile filming and doing my late nights, the 2 to 6s. She always showed support. Her neighborhood showed support. Every time I see her, it's mad love. Physically, like wherever she goes now, there's 100 men looking at her. You read between the lines.
Chelsea, you done with this?
And she's a mother, right? And we're getting her late at night. Listen, we'll only keep her for a few minutes. Next week it's going down with all the strippers, right? That is going to be crazy. And
make a poster, brother. Make a poster like you do and put them up there and say it's going down. You have about 5 million men on it.
Right, right. So, Sister Candace, what do you think? The conversation was battle the sexes, but at the same time trying to save our families. If you notice on today's social media, it's almost like they try to make a war against men and women. What is your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Say that again.
Okay,
Hold on,
I'm sorry.
I was reading something in my baby iPad. What you say?
No, you're fine. So what is your input on, if you watch the media, or none of us watch news anymore, but if you watch our phones, there's always this men, women blaming each other for the problems. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't really got no thoughts on that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you another question. What time do you usually go to bed?
10:30.
Okay, cool. So we got to keep these around 8:30 to 10. But so what's going on is our West Coast family, it's right now 7:27 and the sun is out.
It depends. On the weekends, I try to push it.
Okay.
I be busy with dance and work.
Right. Dance and work. You got a lot going on.
To really stay up late.
Okay.
We
So
thank you for your time. We thank you for your time, Ms. Lady.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, here's what we're going to do, right? We're just going to go ahead and wrap it up in the next minute. I just want to have everybody just say a last word of closing.
Weekends, I stay up.
Okay.
Late.
Okay. So this weekend, man, tomorrow, Friday, we got a late night edition. I'll tell you all about that more. But in closing, Zigzag Zag, would you like to say a word before we close?
Thank y'all for adding me.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Yes.
Don't go nowhere yet. Yes.
First of all, I would like to say, I appreciate each and every one of you. First of all, Sean, thanks. It was an honor and a blessing to be a part of this podcast. Miss Lanita, Brother Azar, Brother Sean, all you guys. I just appreciate all you guys' input. It was very enriching and very powerful. And I definitely look forward to chopping it up with you guys again at the very next session.
Man, listen, you're welcome any and every time, brother. It's good to have your strength,
Yes, sir.
your knowledge, and your humility. We thank you for coming on. Sister Lanita, would you like to say some closing words?
I wish I could have come in an hour earlier, but was able to catch a little bit of this, so had some good discussion there, and it gets more and more interesting, don't it? Though,
Yeah.
and so I look forward to the next time to be on the podcast with you all. Can't say that I'll get in right when y'all start, but I'll try to get in each time I can.
Thank you.
Because I've got my duties and I've got things I've got to do and to keep a smooth running home and all that. And so you all have a great rest of the day and an even better tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Azar, would you like to say something in closing?
I would like to thank her for Miss Lanita and Candace for coming on the podcast.
It's a lot of nerve.
Coming on the podcast because everybody, some people don't like to show their faces, and some people have butterflies or whatever. But I thank you all for coming and bringing the balance here. Candace, even though you didn't say anything, but you said a whole lot just by showing up. Zigzag, you know what it is, brother. Anytime you need me, hey, yo, look, let's do this, baby. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Khalil, hey, yo, now I got to go pay the price, baby. I got to go pay the price. I got to go.
Yeah. In closing, I just want to say, man, this has been an honor. I know sometimes we judge success based on numbers and finances. Me and Muhammad predicted if it be the will of the Most High, the numbers are coming, y'all. This is really powerful. Let's never be distracted by the naysayers, the lack of numbers, the little penises that are on screen. All the negativity is just a way for us to keep fighting. This is growing, y'all. Listen, I always sometimes be like, man, we only had 30 people watch. And then when I'm in the city, they're like, yo, I watched your show. A lot of people, we have to be respectful. A lot of people don't want to be seen. My wife tells me, listen, just because you got a big head and a big mouth and you like to be out there doesn't mean that everybody wants to get on there, right? So, Sister Candace, I love you. You and I go way back, man. Yeah, thank you.
I love you too.
And Sister Candace, do you want to say anything in closing? Any advice you'd give anybody?
No, not tonight.
Okay,
I'm going late, but
no, I was begging you. Bring some of the ladies.
What time y'all go on?
Tomorrow night, I'm going on late. Tomorrow night, I'm starting. The reason I'm starting at 9 o'clock is still too late for the West Coast. Azar, you may not be with us tomorrow. Can you stay up late on the weekends?
Tomorrow, Friday.
Can you stay up late?
Yeah. I can stay up a little late on Friday.
Zigzag, can you stay up late tomorrow?
Yes.
Lanita.
Yes.
Lanita. Hey, pretty girl.
She is so pretty.
If I accept the date tomorrow night, I might not be on. So.
No, if you get on the date, just hold your camera and let us see the date. We'll be in there cheering for you. We'll be in there cheering for you. Hey, listen, now you got 3 men in your corner.
It's not open all the way.
If anybody ever messes with you, yeah. Hey, I want some of that. Oh my God, I'm getting jealous. Hey, can I have a bite? But listen,
she's so pretty.
You got you a chili willy.
Thank you.
Oh,
look at that beautiful black chocolate skin.
Right.
God Almighty.
She is beautiful.
So thank you.
Eternal truth.
Right. She is beautiful.
You can go back over there. I just turned your phone off because it kept talking.
Hey, y'all are out of school next week.
She could be on there with us. Look at she is camera ready. She's not shy.
She's a doll baby.
How old are you, Princess?
8.
And what do you love most about your mommy?
Don't be shy.
Because she also gonna have my back.
Oh, she has your back.
There you go.
And listen, your mommy loves to feed you because every time I see my sister, we always meet at Golden Corral or listen, baby girl, you are blessed to have a mother that cares, is putting her money behind you. I keep up with you. You're a celebrity on Facebook. I love all your pictures that your mama puts out there. I see you with your little cute girl poses, your new clothes in school. Yeah.
Do something for the kids, man. She know all the children.
Right. Listen, that'd be great. Maybe one day you can host a show if your mother allows, and we'll have like 22. I have grandbabies. That'd be perfect. Hey,
Who
matter
hear
of
what
fact,
the babies say? Out of the mouth come babes.
man,
Out of the mouth of babes.
Right. What'd she say?
They say what?
Zigzag zag.
Yeah.
I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
That's your new uncle. That's your
Good
new.
night.
That's your new
Y'all have a good
uncle.
night.
You too, princess.
Hey,
Hey,
you have a good night too. Have a blessed day tomorrow.
Yes.
All you, everybody have a good night.
Thank you.
And
In
You
closing,
too.
I do as well. Thank you.
thank
I'll
you.
catch y'all tomorrow.
Oh, you're a
Okay.
blessing.
Yes.
Nice meeting
Yes.
you.
We look
Nice
forward
meeting you
to it.
too.
In closing, we
Yeah.
thank y'all. I pray for each and one of y'all families. I pray success for you in this life and the next. God bless. Let's all have a good evening. Thank y'all.
Okay. Good
God
night.
bless.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.